Have you ever caught a first-class passenger in the act of stealing from another passenger? I'll go first. As a flight attendant, I've seen all kinds of behavior up in the air, but this one took the cake. It was a long-haul flight, and the mood in first class was pretty upscale, as usual. We had glamorous folks sipping champagne, mingling, and enjoying their complimentary caviar. But there was one guy, let's call him Mr. Thief, who was acting a bit suspiciously. I had just finished serving drinks when I noticed him. He kept glancing over at this older gentleman seated next to him, with a rather elaborate-looking leather briefcase. At first, I thought he was just curious, or maybe being a friendly passenger, but then I saw it, his hands slowly inching over towards that briefcase while pretending to adjust his own carry-on. Now, I knew I had to act quickly. With a bit of finesse, I casually moved closer to their seats, pretending to check on the other passengers. I saw Mr. Thief's hand slipping into that briefcase like he thought he was in a heist movie. At that moment, my gut just dropped. I couldn't let this slide, not on my watch. I approached him with my best no-nonsense attitude. "Excuse me, sir, is everything okay with your seatbelt?" I asked, while discreetly signaling to the rest of the crew to be on alert. Mr. Thief looked up, his eyes wide with surprise and maybe a hint of panic. The gig was up. In a lovely, calm manner, I told him that it seems like his actions had been caught by my keen eyes, and it might be best for him to keep his hands to himself. That's when his face turned beet red. Instead of the denial I expected, he stammered something about wanting to borrow his neighbour's book, or whatever excuse he thought would work. It was so ridiculous, I could hardly suppress a laugh. Here's the kicker. The poor man whose briefcase was about to be pilfered had no idea what was happening. So, I decided to turn this into a little lesson for Mr. Thief. I waved my hand over and said to the gentleman, "Excuse me, sir, you might want to keep a closer eye on your belongings. Some people don't respect personal space." The realization struck him, and he practically turned into a statue. Mr. Thief looked mortified, and I could see the gears turning in his head. Pure panic. I then alerted security, who were waiting at the next stop. When we landed, they escorted him off in front of everyone. The passengers, especially in first class, erupted into